Here's a live look from Domenico's on the Wharf in Monterey. You can see we are under some gray clouds this morning. They are high base clouds, not low base clouds, but we are seeing them blanketing the central coast. We actually saw clear conditions about around that 3 a.m. hour, but these clouds started to increase about a few hours ago, and we're going to continue to see them in place for the next couple of hours, but they will start to break around lunchtime. But that's all thanks to a little disturbance we have moving through the area right now, and you can see right behind it we do have some clearing, but we will continue to see at least some partly cloudy skies later on this afternoon. Still under this trough of low pressure, that's going to continue to keep our daytime highs on the cool side well below average for this time of year. Many locations we should be sitting in the 70s. Not going to see that today. In fact, we're actually going to be a tad cooler than we were yesterday afternoon. But we do have a weather change, a pattern change here, and that's all to this low pressure will actually start to move off to the east, and that's going to make room for this ridge. That ridge will start to build back in tomorrow. Now, with that said, we are still going to see temperatures somewhat on the cool side, especially for our coastal locations, but inland will actually begin our warm up, and it will be a slight warm up. But we'll start to see warmer temperatures as we head into Thursday. Again, inland locations will continue to see that warm up. Coastal areas will still be slightly on the cool, cloudy, and windy side into Thursday. Friday is our change though. Watch this. Ridge of high pressure builds very much into most of the west here. It is a very strong ridge of high pressure. That warm up kick starts on Friday for both our coastal. Inland locations will continue to warm, and we're going to see very nice weather as we head into Saturday, where most locations are going to be above average for this time of year. So we're going from below average to above average temperatures as we end the work week, and we're going to see those temperatures very warm, hot for our inland locations on Saturday. For the next 24 hours though, let's take it back a bit. We are going to see again some clouds hanging out with us this morning. They should start to break around lunchtime. We are going to see some partly cloudy skies around lunch. Now we will have those clouds kind of bubble up on those hills, so the Santa Cruz Mountains, the Santa Lucia Range, especially for our interior hills. We're talking the Diablo and Gablin Range, where we could start to see some of these clouds bubble back up. And we do have a little bit of instability out there this afternoon, and you're going to see that. We'll see some of those showers, possibility of a slight possibility of a thunderstorm possible for the southeastern portion of our viewing area, while many other locations will actually see a bit more sunshine as we head into the evening hours. But we will have those low clouds return later tonight into tomorrow morning around the immediate coast, into the Salinas Valley, and up into the Hollister area. So we could wake up to some patchy fog tomorrow morning. As far as rain, not a huge rainmaker with this week's disturbance. If we see anything, it is going to be in this, again, the far southeastern portion of our viewing area. We could see a trace elsewhere in the form of maybe some light drizzle, a sprinkle or two, but that is about it. Winds will pick up this afternoon around lunchtime, and they will be gusty later on in the afternoon into the evening, with gusts anywhere between 20 to 25 miles per hour. They will start to ease, but we will continue to see those winds, especially around the coast, into tomorrow and Thursday. Temperatures stay low 60s around the coast, mid 60s up in the Santa Cruz Mountains, mid to upper 60s in the Salinas Valley. Not too bad for our inland locations. Hollister at 67 and 68 for a high today. In Gilroy, again, we are going to be slightly cooler than we were yesterday afternoon, but that warm up is on the way.